My name is Kellyanne and I've lived in Angus my whole life. Today I'm going to give you my insider's guide to the wildlife and nature of Angus. What are the three most exciting wildlife experiences you can have in Angus? I would say number one is here on the banks of the River South Esk, looking for bottlenose dolphins fishing down here in the river channel. Number two would be watching the pink-footed geese migration as 80,000 plus pink-footed geese return to Montrose Basin. And number three would be exploring Glendall high in the Angus Glens, looking for the more elusive Scottish iconic species. So my top three wildlife watching spots would be the Angus coast. It's so varied, I can't narrow that down to one place, there's so much to see. Number two would be the Angus Glens. There are more than 5 Angus Glens, they're all so different, so many species to see in each one. And number three would be exploring the Wild South Esk Trail, where you can journey from the Cairngorm Mountains down to the North Sea, taking in lots of wildlife at each spot. So what are my top wildlife spotting tips? I would say number one is get out there. You have to be out at these amazing locations and be patient and take your time and sit and just enjoy the scenery. Keep your eyes peeled for the more sort of elusive wildlife. Saying that, there are some spectacles like the red deer rut high in the Angus Glens or the pink-footed goose migration, where you are pretty much guaranteed to see these amazing spectacles in the autumn in Angus. Number two would be explore our towns. Wildlife just isn't in the wild spaces in Angus, but our towns have an amazing range of footpath networks, cycling networks in the towns, just beyond the boundaries. Lots of opportunities to look at woodlands, wildflower, birds, bees, butterflies, and our old buildings in Angus are home to migrant species like swift in the summer months and bats. So a nice sort of evening walk in any of our Angus towns is a really enjoyable experience in looking at urban wildlife. And Forfar Loch in the town of Forfar, right in the town centre, is home to species like beaver, which are just colonising parts of Angus. And if you're really lucky, you can see osprey fishing there almost every day in the summer months, which is pretty spectacular for an urban town in Angus.